Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear the energy really quick. Okay. Whoa, Leo. I'm telling you. Okay. So I saw like a lion. Okay. I saw like a lion like stomp their feet and like stay still on like a building, like a concrete building. And inside of a concrete building, and like the lion was like made of stone. And I feel like, sorry, the table. I feel like there's something here to this. It's like spirit is telling you to stand your ground about something, but I heard like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So I feel like this is talking about you're standing your ground about something, but you're not going, like, it's standing your ground about something with meaning by not allowing other people to change your state of being. So there's some things I feel like that people are going to do coming at you that you need to ignore, or spirit is suggesting that you whatever, not just ignore it. It's like not dignifying it with a response, but also within you protecting yourself. So this is not changing your state of being in any way. I feel like you've already been doing that, but there may be something here about that. You have changes. Masculine energy. You've been getting this card. You've been getting this card in multiple different decks here, and they're very similar. So there's changes within your masculine energy, because I feel like you change within you, your divine feminine energy. You allow this to shift. You recognize how to respect your divine feminine energy, your yin energy, your energy of the art of allowing, of utilizing your intuition, of attracting, right? This kind of energy. And because of this, now changes are being made in the way that you express your masculine energy, with is how you're going to react, how you're going to face things, the changes that come about, right? Okay. Truth. Wow. This is a powerful card. The eagle and truth. Grounding. You have grounding here. Okay. Beautiful. So, wow. Angel card flew out, and the bag. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Wow. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. Wow. Okay, so there's a truth here that, you're going to live by this truth now, this new truth. And it's very interesting that you got the eagle, because the eagle, when other birds, apparently birds like gang up on eagles and hawks, it's like a thing. Like, what? Why are you doing that? I don't understand. Was the eagle trying to eat their babies? I don't know. I don't know the backstory. But the eagle will just fly to a higher altitude, so that the birds, the less oxygen in the air, and these kinds of birds are not made to, fly to such heights as the eagle is. So they, fall. They end up falling. And I'm sure somewhere on the way down they gain consciousness and they fly away, whatever, you know. But the eagle is like not going to waste energy on fighting. They're just going to raise above this. And, you know, that's a very angelic response. That's very, you know, when they go low, we're going to go high. Michelle Obama here, right? So there's something here where during these changing times, you're going to be protected. This is not your changing of actions, and all of this is not really about your protection or your safety or anything about that. It is about you attracting something new and wonderful that is meant for you. Needle and the thread. A sincere wish will be granted. You have the wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Maybe it's been a long time now that you're seeing, that you're going back and you're seeing how in the past your life was going aimlessly in this wheel. When is this going to end? It was like nonstop back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And if you see the changes card and the masculine card, they all have, you know, the circle here on the card, and multiple. There's a circle on the two circles on the inside, circles on the inside, circles on the inside of this bigger circle here. So there is something here that is changing because your masculine energy is changing because you changed your feminine energy first. So now you're going to change your masculine energy. You've been getting readings about that, of reaching this higher level of, you know, being, opportunity or windfall. Wow. Okay. Announcement. Temporary situation with the 10. Okay, so this is like, you know, this going back and forth, all of this confusion here, these changes. It's a temporary situation that is going to bring you to what it is that you've been wanting here. And if you think about the needle and the thread, you know, this is something that can be very frustrating. And this is something that you're going to fix yourself. You know, most people are not tailors. You know, most people, it's like, okay, you had something, it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, and so you're making some kind of adjustments. You're going to fix it. You're going to make some kind of alterations yourself. And using this needle and thread, you have to be very precise, right? And it's very frustrating, at least for me. You know, getting the thread into the needle can be very annoying. It can be very frustrating. And sometimes you need to just back away from it and then come back to it. And sometimes it is something that you can get assistance from other people with. But this is something that, you know, you're capable of doing, you're capable of handling and doing it, right? So there's something here that you maybe didn't see that you were capable of fixing. Maybe before it was just like, you go around this way in life, you go around that way in life. There could be something with masculine, you know, people that are, you know, more in their masculine energy. Could have to do with a man, doesn't have to. Where, you know, you felt like there was no way to stop them or to do anything about, you know, you were powerless against them, or you had no choice but to act in particular ways in life. And you're seeing that this can change. And there's changes that you're making here, and you're making those changes by living in your truth. A sincere wish will be granted, opportunity or windfall. Something important like a new job or a raise. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Wow. You're realizing a truth, so now you're living, you're making the changes to live in this truth as the expression of this truth. To ground this truth into this 3D reality here. And spirit is helping you along the way. You're allowing, but you're also acting when it's time to act. Okay, let's see about this here. I want to do a Celtic cross. Five of Cups. Some of you feel very disappointed. There's disappointment. You thought something was going to happen, and something was going to happen by now. Some sort of changes were going to be made here. There's something here that's not fitting anymore, but you don't know what to do about it. The ways that you have available, you don't recognize them as ways, or if there are ways available, you're not seeing it. There is a thing where something used to be this way, it's never going to be that way again. And that is the thing, is when we uncover these different kinds of truths here, we're figuring out that something that we once hoped for, that we wanted, maybe that's not going to be what it is. But maybe that is because there is something better here. This person has the wine spilled here. Okay, it's like red. You can kind of see. And he is disappointed because he no longer even enjoys wine, and it's spilled, and it's just like a disappointment. So I feel like there is something that is going to be shown to you that that really isn't fulfilling for you anymore anyways. And you could know this, but sometimes we don't realize what that is, or that we're doing that. We're going to see more about that. You have the Three of Swords. That's what's crossing you. A lot of you are very used to your heart being broken. And so trying one more time to put yourself out there yet again, to believe in something. It's like you're going to do it. You're going to stand in this truth. You're going to make all of the changes. You've been doing that, but it's almost like, but you're just going to make all these changes and still suffer. That's what you think. That's this energy. You have the Star. There is healing. You really want to be healed. You're coming from a place of, you're going to heal yourself. You're going to make these improvements in your life, in things that you're going towards. You have this open mind towards healing and doing it. You have a dream that is like burning passion in your heart, and you believe in it, and you believe in your ability to manifest, but you still are kind of expecting but at the same time, you're still waiting for the bottom to drop out. We'll see about this. I feel like some of you 100% are earth angels. And you're so used to, your heart has been so hurt by this world. And this back and forth, back and forth. Let's see. Let's see what's crowning you. Nine of Pentacles. You have put yourself out there. You can feel it, that you're gaining all of this information towards a direction. You have all this stuff for a direction. There could be other things that you're waiting to see on. But ultimately here, you have gathered stuff. And there is stuff that you can do to make some kind of progress or something. But is this going to really lead to changes in your life? Is this really going to lead to financial stability? Is this really going to lead to you securing a solid future for yourself? Is this really going to lead to, these positive changes, to love, to stability, to bliss? You're thinking about what you can do with that Knight of Pentacles. You're thinking about what other people could do and maybe are not necessarily acting on yet. That could be something that is like heavily in your mind. Could have to do with people that you no longer see anymore. An opportunity with potentially an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but a person that, you know, it's an old person. You know, this person's been around for a while. This person, you know things about this person. Like, you know, like at this day, at this time, like I you could picture probably what they're doing. Not like in a creepy way, but it's just like, you know, you know a lot about this person, about their day-to-day life, how they live, everything about them. They're very predictable, but also you know them in a way that other people don't know them in this way here. But those other people are still in contact with this person and you're not. That's the energy that it feels like. And you could be thinking about how this person missed an opportunity where you presented them with something that could have been something really great and they didn't really act on it. You could be thinking about that. Let's see about this. Okay, let's see your recent past. Four of Wands. Some of you worked really hard to get to something. There was an event that you went to. Maybe you thought something was going to happen at this event and it didn't happen. Maybe you thought, you know, at this gathering something was going to happen. It didn't happen. You could be thinking back to a time there was an event where you saw a particular person and you're disappointed because they didn't make an offer during that time and you wish that they would have. You thought perhaps that you would have an offer or an opportunity or some form of stability after a date. Maybe this date, you thought, okay, by this date, you know, then this is going to happen. Or, you know, this thing that I'm pursuing, this is going to be the opportunity that's going to take off or something like that. It looked like everything was great. The signs were there. Everything was right. Everything was right. And then it didn't happen. But did it not happen because it was really not your real 100% dream? There's something about that. And also, was it the right time for that person, for that situation? Maybe it wouldn't have been the right time. One of two things. You look at this. You have the Seven of Cups and the Empress here. So this is telling me that, yeah, I don't think it would have been the right time. It just wouldn't have. This Seven of Cups here is telling me here that maybe there's something that you were putting a lot of energy towards and you had a wish for at one time, but then you made a realization about all of that and you realize you want to be more of an Empress here, and what you were kind of wishing for, you would have been more like this Seven of Wands, where you're putting it's a lot of work and it's a lot of people against you or obstacles against you, because maybe you didn't realize at that time how limiting your beliefs were, but now you do. You see that, hey, I had pretty limiting beliefs. I actually have a lot of options, and that would be really great, but this would be even better here. And there are times when this has occurred to you, but then there's times when you think back and you're kind of disappointed because you feel like, oh, something should have happened by now. And maybe this is because Two of Swords is making a decision and feeling like you don't know how to make this decision here, and you could be going back and forth a little bit. It's like if you take a step north and if you take a step east and you take a step south and you take a step west, you didn't go anywhere. You're in the same spot. So you have to pick one direction and you go north all of those steps, and now you're getting somewhere. And then, okay, this is not what I wanted. So then you want to go back, and now you want to go back south and check out, you know, what's going on over there, you know. So But this is something here where spirit is like redirecting you because, and that's why you feel like the wheel walking around aimlessly here. But all of that, it was not aimless. It wasn't aimless. It was necessary. And people that you meant that betrayed you, everything that happened, it was for a reason, okay? Because of this truth that you had to discover, okay? And things were being delayed and you were kind of being stalled. You ever had to stall a person and you're just like making up stuff and it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? They get so frustrated and they have no idea that you're stalling them, and actually like maybe it's a wonderful surprise party, right? And you're like stalling them and you're like, yeah, isn't this great? Yeah. That's like in New Girl when if you've ever watched New Girl, what are you doing with your life? Great show. Nick and Jess, you know, he's planning this huge birthday surprise, but he's trying to like not tell her before. So he's like, yeah, we're gonna go pick up rocks. Go, you know, they takes her to the, you know, park, and he's like, yeah, find the biggest rock you can. That's what we're doing. Surprise. I know you love nature. And she's like so frustrated, you know? And look at this. Wow. There's something here where there was some toxicity that you were not realizing that had gotten in somehow, that you were exposed to, that was influencing things, that was making things limited. And so things would have worked out then, it wouldn't have been good here. Why is this devil coming out here? It's going to have to do with a Capricorn person as well, or something that happened during this past Capricorn season, December, January. Why is the devil here? Hierophant. There was something here, a union that would have been toxic. Something would have been toxic if it was, you know, something needed to be cleared within you. You didn't know about it. And this is the thing is, some of you could really very well be earth angels. And you didn't know that you had people, you know, attaching to your energy and making you confused. Look at this. Yeah. People attaching to your energy, making you confused. 100%. Wow. 10 of Cups. Now you have a new beginning here. And, you know, you're putting down a lot of burdens here, but you're still really worried that it's going to be just the same as before. You know? So let's see. Let's see the future. Ba-ding! The Emperor. Wow. This is insane. New job or a raise, windfall, a sincere wish granted. I mean, talk about balancing your masculine energies, living in your truth. All of these cards. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful. Okay, what is this fears about? 5 of Swords. Some of you are afraid that this is just it. This is it. This is as good as it gets. You know, you made some resolutions. You found your peace. Things are kind of going okay. And I feel like a lot of you are really worried that that's all it's going to be. It's never going to be anything else. You're never going to be able to rely on anyone else. And the people from your past are just going to keep coming up in different versions throughout, you know, and different people, you know, but it's the same story again and again and again and again, because that's what it has been for you. The wheel and the wheel of fortune. Wow. You're mastering the wheel of destiny. Look at how you're changing this into something beautiful, into love, into alignment. Gowser. Okay, what you don't see. Seven of Swords. What the heck? It can be that this was a good thing. The negative things that have happened were a positive thing, because the card being yellow indicates that it's a good thing. But let's ask though. It could be people that are still betraying your energy, and maybe you want to give them another chance. Maybe you know what I mean? Maybe you still want to give to other people, and you don't see that actually you being selfish is a great thing. Ace of Wands. Wow. You could not see perhaps that these people in the past here, this opportunity could not come in towards you because of this betrayal that other people have done. I would not tell anybody about things that you're doing, because it feels like greatness. Look at this. Anything that you choose is going to be great, because you're learning this alchemy here. You're learning how to take any energy that you're given and turn it to your benefit. This is like taking anything and turning it to gold, basically. Whatever you decide, whatever it is. If it's something scary, if it's something wonderful. And that is true. You know, people can do that. People can take, have you ever been with somebody or hung out with someone or whatever, and this person, you know, any good thing, they just turn it into something negative. How is that negative? They see this, oh, it's negative. They see that, it's negative. They go on vacation, they come back, they tell you about their vacation. What happened? It rained. The whole time it rained. Yeah. I know, I can't believe it. It rained. Or, you know, oh, the person I sat next to on the plane was so rude. They were insanely rude. Like, who does that? You know, going on and on and on. They always have some, they lost my luggage. They always have something to complain about. And you have mastered how to take anything that you are given and how to turn it into blessings, loyalty, love, solid security, abundance, prosperity, giving, setting up this beautiful community of love, realizing that you're worthy of all, of any desire in your heart. You deserve it. You're worth it. And when you are doing well, the world around you benefits as well. You do so many good things. You help so many people. You turn anything into something solid, respectable, honorable, loving, full of bliss. You can turn any situation around. And that's what you're doing here. You're going to turn a situation where you were betrayed into a great opportunity for you, an amazing blessing for you. This could be something unfortunate that turns out to be something very fortunate because of you, because of your energy, because of what you're doing with it. Wow. What's the advice? Yeah, that's changes. That's making changes. That's your masculine energy. That's discovering this truth. And this is the truth of the universe. This is the divine mystery supreme. That, you know, the world of your body. Okay, this is what Gandhi said. Gandhi didn't say, you know, be the change you want to see in the world. That's like a very abbreviated version of what Gandhi said. Gandhi said, you know, the world of your body is a reflection of the world outside of you. And when a person changes within them, the world will change as a result around them, and you have an impact to change your world, everything around you. You have this immense power, and you're learning this. You're utilizing this And your advice is to be calm during any chaos, which is like this stone lion, not going to be rattled. If you look at people here, okay, I don't know if you guys have ever watched The Challenge on MTV, okay? It's on Paramount Plus. I'm obsessed. I just love all of the fun things that they do. But I like watching people that were on it years ago and then they come back and they're amazing. You know, John A, if you've ever watched the show, she is amazing, badass woman. And when she was first on the show, you know, it's like all of these people that used to be on MTV, on The Real World, on reality TV shows of any kind, and they make them do these crazy obstacle courses and they vote each other off. So it's a political game and it's a physical game. It's mental. It's all of these things, right, at once. And at the end, somebody wins a ton of money, right? So, you know, in the beginning when she was on the show, she happened to be homeless. She was like crying all the time. Not that there's anything wrong with crying, but you know, her partner that she was with, Zach, he's like always talking down to her and she never stood up to him. And it's like watching it was just like, oh my God. And she's like doing so bad at the physical, everything that they did and everything. And it's just like, you just watched it and your heart was just breaking for her. Well, she comes back, you know, 7 months after having her second child, and she wins the whole thing. And then she comes back the next season and she wins the whole thing again. And this girl is tricking people. She's doing the political game. She's winning these puzzles. She's beating this physical competition. She just like believed in herself, you know, and did this. And 7 months after giving birth, come on, that's a challenge, right? In and of itself. So, and who wins back to back like that? I think it's the first time anyone ever did. So remarkable, but everybody was against her. Nobody wanted to help her out. Nobody wanted to be her friend in this house. And she just had this kind of, you know, stoic, she believed in herself and she stayed calm. She kept her cool. She kept her emotions, like being in touch with her emotions, you know, not burying them, still like honoring them, still being true to herself, but believing in herself and knowing that she could handle these situations. It's like the way that she handled them. And it's so beautiful. And I feel like that's your advice here, is to believe in yourself and know that no matter what happens, you can handle it. So it's kind of like outcome is 10 of cups. 10 of pentacles. You know, that's the thing, is when something unwanted happens, is presented to us, you don't have to react to it. When you react to it, you're calling more of it to you. There is no, you know, when you're saying no to something, vibrationally, you're saying yes. So the universe gives you more of that kind of thing to say no to. So you're really realizing this at at a greater advanced level, right? And now you're unstoppable. Unstoppable. And it's very important. It's another reason you have all this protection around you. It's so beautiful because you have a beautiful cause. You know, she was fighting for her children, you know, to protect her family, to give her children a future that she didn't have, you know, because she probably didn't come from, you know, the best upbringing, the best child. I don't know, but, you know, when she was on the show, she was homeless. So something happened there, you know, where she, you know, just had to say, you know, I'm going to believe in myself, even though the world isn't believing in me, even though everyone in the world is probably laughing at me. It's like a public TV, you know, and she just went through and she just did it. Like, how amazing is that? This is that kind of energy. And this is something where the universe, you know, angels are helping you with this, because you have a good, genuine heart. And we need people with good hearts to have a lot of money. You know, that's really good. That's a really good thing because you're going to do a lot of good things with it. A lot of people are going to benefit in this world. A lot of people are going to be helped. A lot of people are going to be inspired by you. Yeah. This is just phenomenal. Yeah, you could be a little unsure about, you have different options going forward. The way is going to be made clear to you, and there's going to be no blocks. This could be communication coming forward towards you. You already kind of maybe have an idea of a direction to take, of an opportunity to explore, of a way that something might happen, but it's not necessarily the how, right? We don't want to get caught up in the how, because, and as you're doing that, just relaxing and allowing, this is charging forward. Charging forward. Yeah. Wow. You have the Six of Pentacles here in the Fool. So, you know, there could be a way that you're going to get a new beginning here. And this is something that could come from the universe helping you out in some way. And this could come from like an older person that's going to give you some sort of wisdom here. This could happen around the full moon, the next full moon. Whenever you're watching this, the next full moon. Because there could be something here about traditional ways, and you're going to do something in a different way than a traditional way. Or there is a way that you want to incorporate something traditional into what it is that you're doing here. If there is a person standing in your way, this person is not going to be in your way anymore. Could be people from where you grew up. Yeah, and maybe you're talking to somebody else about some sort of drama from home, from a hometown, from your family or something. It just happens and you just happen to, you know, mention it or something, or they overhear a phone conversation or something. And somebody gives you some sort of advice that shows you something, that helps you see something in a different way, and some things click into place from that. Yeah, and then you have night and day changes. We went from the moon to the sun. There's clarity right after that, and there is joy and bliss, and there's this freedom of your inner child. So this is really amazing. This could be some kind of a truth that's suddenly coming out. Yeah, you have the communication of the truth. This could just be you hear about something, somebody that, you know, has been against you for quite some time or something. You know, the sun, the moon, and the stars, there's something magical about this happening. So you have the star here. There's something really magical taking place. It's a truth that you stand in, and somebody was trying to discredit you or make you look crazy. That's not going to stand. That's not going to stay, and I feel like you're going to hear something about that by the next full moon. Yeah, it's going to the sun again. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. I want to clarify this Five of Cups in the center. I just want to clarify a couple of things just to get a little bit clearer. Three of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. This is something here where you're making there's a clarity that's going to come in, and then you're going to be able to move forward. Yeah. And then opportunities are going to start coming up to you, and you're going to see that other people are seeing you as skilled. You're going to get this recognition that you've been wanting for quite some time here. And a person that, it's like, I feel like maybe you're always in relationships where the person you were with thought you were ridiculous. It's like, you know, they always wanted to be the one to have all of the answers, to be the one that they did everything for you, but really it was the other way around. There's something here about somebody taking your credit for something that was yours. Look at you, had the Hierophant flew out. I didn't even know it. I am ready to love and learn. Look at this. There's something here really coming together for you where you're going to be this, you know, spiritual being that you're going to be able to unlock something that's really amazing here. Wow. And you know, the sun, we have this sun here. All these circles here. This even kind of looks like the sun, you know? And then you have the wheel. Things are going to start to make sense. And where things were going aimlessly here, there's changes here. And understanding, you know, what actions to take place. There's going to be some kind of clarity that's going to help you understand what to do going forward here. And this is going to lead to establishing change and bringing commitment into your life where you haven't had it before. Yeah. Let's see if there's any advice here. Seven of Pentacles. I trust in my idea and my direction. Yeah. There's going to be some clarity coming in. You're going to know. You're going to move in this direction and things are going to start to change for you. Look, Ace of Pentacles. I am always rewarded for all I do. Two of Wands. I focus on what I want and I make it happen. That's what's happening now. You're going to have some clarity. You're going to pick a direction you're going to go within. This is going to really help you. There could be a person that's kind of religious. They're kind of old school. They might be religious here, you know. This is reminding me energy of my papa. My papa. He passed away, but you know, he was Sicilian. I named the channel after him. And my mom. She passed away. They passed away 10 days apart. So she loved roses and he was from Sicily. So that's why I named the channel. But he, you know, he was so dedicated, so religious. He would go to church every Sunday, but he couldn't tell you anything about the Bible, really. It's like, you went to church because it's the right thing to do, you know. But did he ever pray? I think maybe he did. I don't know. You know, but there's just like some kind of wisdom. Maybe that's going to come from a person where it's like, you know, he was very old school, very much set in his ways. But there's some things that people say that maybe is an answer to a question that they don't even know they're answering. They don't even know this. Spirit is just kind of talking through them because they will just say anything, you know? So this could be a kind of person that gives you some sort of advice here. And it could be a way for you to look at your life, and it could be what not to do or what to do or how you used to be and how you want to be, or understanding something here that you want to establish something in a different way. And this person could be helping you. They could just say something that helps you in that kind of a way. So, yeah. That's very interesting here. Yeah, you have the Three of Cups here. I feel like you're going to be surrounded by different people that have, you know, different mindsets. They experience different things, and it would be a beautiful thing for you to go to something where you could be around different kinds of people. I embrace joyful opportunities. Because that could be where you meet someone who, you know, this could take off here. This is the Hierophant. This could talk about commitment as well. Definitely can talk about love and building a solid foundation with someone. Yeah, 100%. You have Justice here. I speak my truth and fairness to myself here. I think it's about time that justice be restored in your life. And I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised here, because I feel like that's what's coming in for you here. That's what's really coming in for you here. I really love this Angels card. I mean, to get this windfall, 10 of Pentacles, come on. This is an amazing reading. This is just an amazing time for miraculous things, communication coming forward that's going to lead to really miraculous changes here. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much, Leo. I'm going to leave it here. If this resonated with you and you want to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Okay.